Hello, I'm Rachel Siegman. I'm from California in the United States. I'm a teacher in California, and currently I am completing my master's degree at Oxford University in Comparative International Education.
My name is Konell. I'm also from the United States. I'm also doing the Masters of Science in Comparative and International Education at the University of Oxford, and I plan to go into a career in civil rights law and education law after this.
So I believe that my role to contribute to trying to create equal educational opportunity as well as lifelong learning for all will be primarily and currently after my degree in the teaching field with my students. I very much believe in seeing the tangible change from pedagogy into practice and seeing how we can correlate and intersect what is happening in the policy world along with what's actually happening in the practice of the teaching profession. And I want to kind of slowly within my classroom, within my school, and then within my community kind of bridge the gap between achievement gaps as well as inequity gaps. And I believe I can do that through my students and through my colleagues until I continue into research. I definitely believe in the grassroots movement of being amongst my students and amongst other teachers.
Sure. I think I have a sort of two-pronged way that I think that I'll be able to hopefully contribute to the 2030 goals. I think both of them begin at the local level. So I think one of those things is this focus on equity, and the way I'm thinking about sort of being a part of that is by using civil and human rights law in order to ensure that education institutions in local communities are as equitable as possible, and that resources and funding and power are distributed equitably, because when that occurs at the local level, it therefore can occur at the national level, and therefore can occur at the global level. So that's one thing I'm thinking about, and specifically tackling that through law and policy, and as hopefully a future lawyer and a future policymaker at the local level, defining equity in a really productive way, and then with whatever advancements that are made in local legislation, ensuring that definition of equity is sustained and maintained and always sort of held accountable for. The second way I'm thinking about this is in terms of the specific goal, the 2030 plan that relates to global citizenship education, and sort of I think one of the roles I also hope to play with that is really defining what exactly that means and creating ways. Helping to create ways alongside teachers like Rachel so that in classroom we can find really tangible curricular strategies for thinking really critically about what it means to be a citizen and what it means to be civically engaged, and inspiring students to engage locally and nationally so that together we can come together as a global community in order to promote productive citizenship, which I think in turn translates to global citizenship education.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.